hundreds of violent crimes. The Gremlin Street Gang is responsible for hundreds of violent crimes. Murders, armed robberies, witness intimidation, burglaries, drug trafficking, extortion, and brutal beatings. We've arrested 10 of these thugs and have warrants on 7 more. Every one of these animals is most definitely armed and dangerous. Darren Carter, Aaron Carter, Travis Cooper, Cody Guidry, Jaron Diggs, Kirkland Demachet, and Jonathan Landry. We have felony warrants for your arrest. You will be hunted. You will be tracked. And if you raise your weapon to a man like me, we'll return fire with superior fire. Darren Carter.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone that teaches this truth. And much appreciation to all the Akim preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect. This video, it's a video that you see that whoever these people are, like police officers and stuff, getting ready for, basically they're getting ready for Jake's. And they say if Jake, like start, raising weapon at them, they're gonna fire way superior weapons than Jake's has, right? And you see the face of those guys, they call them filthy animals. And, in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they are filthy animals. If you're doing all the stuff that you're doing, we'll need to change. We'll need to get better, right? Talking for myself first, to get closer to the Lord, put more work out there and everything. But, if Jake's doesn't, return from his ways, Esau is ready for you, right? Let's go to 2nd Ezra 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that are in the latter times, that dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Walk in great pride. Those I call them kids because they look pretty young, but those guys, they look like, like they did not listen, to the proper ways. Probably their parents try to, educate them the best they can, but they do not listen. And also this world is always going the wrong way, right? Verse 51, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open. For the Israelites, paradise is open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come to come is prepared. This is the time. The time is now. Plenteousness is made ready. For a city is builded. This is the city that's been built right now. All the elect, they are getting back into the laws, statutes, and commandment. All the hopefully elect, and because the word is being preached day by day. And now we went to that new that year of hasting of all the prophecies to be fulfilled. Hopefully, all those prophecies come into pass, but they will come. But we don't know exactly when. But we know that they're coming, right? Make no tarry to return unto the Lord, right? Because in the comfort, the day of the Lord is gonna come like a thief in the night. So let's listen a bit more to what he's gotta say.
You think men like these are afraid of an uneducated, 125-pound punk like you that's never won a fair fight in your life and holds your gun sideways? Young man, I'll meet you on solid ground anytime, anywhere, light or heavy. Makes no difference to me. You won't walk away. Look at you. Men like us, son, we do dumbbell presses with weights bigger than you. And the convicts in jail, most of those men are good people who just found themselves crossed with the law. They're not evil, and they don't respect you or any punk like you. They'll toss you around like a rag doll.
If they're not evil, why are they in jail? Because they did something evil. I can understand that a lot of time that things goes and happening to Jakes, there's a lot of injustice out here. There's no justice. But you can hear what he's saying. He's saying that he's ready to take Jakes out. And there's a time that's coming. It's time of Jacob's trouble, and it's gonna be a terrible time. Verse 53. The roots of evil, right? The root of evil is sealed up from you. Wickedness and the mouth is hid, and the mouth is hid from you. And corruption is fled unto hell to be forgotten. Sorrow are past. And in the end is showed the treasure of immortality. That's what all the hopefully elect is looking for. Eventually all Israelites is looking for this. Even though they are not looking for it right now, but that's how will come, because of the blood of our Lord Yahushua that sacrifices life for the good of all Israel. All Israel. Right? Verse 55. And therefore ask thou no more question concerning the multitude of them that perish. Because it says multitude. Many of them, most people, they're ready to be destroyed, because they will not hearken unto the word of the Lord. They will not come back from their ways. And that's why Esau is there. Esau is right there to make sure that the multitude perish. Right? Verse 56. For when they that had liberty, they despise when they that had taken liberty, they despised the Most High. When they had liberty, they despised the word of the Most High, and taught scorns of his law, and forsook his way. This is not the way that we want to be. This is not the way that we want to be, right? We want to come back from our ways. We want to do better. We want to look for the Lord, right? It says 10 times more. So look for the Lord, especially in those times. We have to try to find a way to always be, in the word, because if not, we will be in pitiful cases. Let's listen a bit more.
I encourage every citizen watching this to look into your own heart and find the American courage that conquers all evil. I implore you to listen to this message and stand up. Take back your streets. Take back your country. Come forward with information about...
Take back your streets. Take back your countries when it never been yours. Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense. When those countries, they've been taken by force, they've been taken by violence. And when people are doing violence, and then you say that, take back your country by violence, you're just doing more of what you always done. Esau will never change.
These heathens that have terrorized your community. And for those who would use this message as a way to create false racial division in our country, take a close look behind me. Standing next to every cop is a leader of our black community. This is not about...
Standing next to every cup is a leader of the black community. Those are the sellouts. Those are the same people that says, when we departed from the heathens, much sorrow came unto us. And then they went and did some covenant with the heathens against their own people. But the prophets are there for to bring the words, to the nation of Israel. And this is what we are trying to do. 2 Ezra 15, verse 1 to 9. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Incredulity, the unbelief, the people that do not believe, they will speak, they will not understand, and they will not change their ways.
Race, it's about right versus wrong. One last message to the gremlins. You don't like the things I've told you tonight? I got one thing to say. I'm easy to find.
Esau is ready. Esau is ready. And that's besides all the other stuff that's happening. There's that football player that collapsed the other day straight up on national TV. Didn't see it. I don't have TV, but I seen the preview there on the internet, and stuff like that, right? And they know not, right? They do not know why. They do not know why all these things happen. They don't know why those young guys are falling. But we know, the J shot, the jumpsuit, whatever it's called, like nowadays, all of these, they're gonna come into effect. And when they're gonna be into effect, a lot of things gonna happen. That's besides also all the other stuff that are happening with the robots, dog robots, killer robots. So it's time to keep on searching the Lord, keep on doing the best we can, bring the word. And let's go to verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plague upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, as for touching the concerning their wickedness, which they profanely committed. Neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the soul of the just complained continually. And that's why the prophets are complaining every day. That's besides all the regular jakes that are complaining every day, because the way the life condition, the life situation that we're put in, which is the Latino, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? that are the true Israelites. Keep on going. And the soul of the just complained continuously, and therefore, said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. And the Lord is just getting ready to avenge his people. The Lord is getting ready to do a great destruction. Great destruction is coming. Famine, the sword, so many things. And those times, this is the time that we wanna stay locked in the best we can, and try to not to worry too much about the cares of this life, because the cares of this life is temporal, but the next kingdom is eternal. Let's go. Last verse that we have for today is Ezekiel 11 verse 19. And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh. No, let me repeat it. I will Ezekiel 11 verse 19. I will give them a new heart. I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them a heart of flesh. Right? That means this is gonna be the new heart, the new being, the renewed personality. But we already are doing all we can to change our personality out here already. But it's gonna be in the twinkling of an eye that we will be changed. We will be better, and live forever. And this promise is for all the Israelites, Native Americans, all the Latinos, natives, and also the blacks that they call Americans, and all the all the Caribbean people. So this message is for us, and hopefully all the prophecies is gonna come and be fulfilled as soon as possible, because all of us are tired of this hell. All praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Kodash. Double honor to the Apostle of Great Millstone that teaches this truth, and much appreciation to all the Akim preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom.